Hey everybody, how's it going? Ace Overlord here, back again with some more TF2 gameplay commentary. And today I'm playing as the engineer on the defending side for Payload Thundermountain. This is the first stage, and this is just after the blue team got to the halfway mark, so they're pretty much waiting for the bridge to come up so they can continue pushing. My loadout right now is the Widowmaker, the default pistol, and the Southern Hospitality. The Southern Hospitality has got to be one of my favorite wrenches because of the bleeding effect, and it's really good for taking out, spies that are trying to sap your buildings. It's just very quick and really good for spy checking. So right now, since my team is defending pretty well, we got a heavy and like 2 medics right there. I'm trying to build up my sentry nest, trying to get that sentry up to level 3, and then I'll start working on getting a teleporter and upgrading my dispenser. I actually put my teleporter up away from everything else because the teleporter, you really don't want somebody, just tellying in and then just getting destroyed instantly. So I decided to put it up here, sort of in the corner almost. And I see that my sentry's taking damage, so I immediately just come back here and I start focusing on the dispenser and the sentry, making sure they're both, all at full building health and trying to upgrade that dispenser. And right here, my team just gets annihilated. They take out my dispenser, take out my sentry. I get taken out, and I was very unhappy about that. But my teleporter's still up. Just remember that. And I was very unhappy. I was just thinking, what am I gonna do? How am I going to get a sentry nest back up? Where am I gonna put it? Will I have enough time before they come out with their next big push? And then I realized my teleporter's still up. I'm like, wait, they didn't take it out yet? Maybe there's just a spy waiting on the other side, waiting to backstab me. No, that's not it. Cool. So I just start building up a sentry. I'm just like, holy crap, did they really just forget this was even here or just not notice it? So what I do is, I start building up a sentry as fast as I can, start leveling it up, put the dispenser away from the sentry. That way, in case maybe they do take out the sentry again and just discover me, maybe they'll not notice that the teleport is there and not search for it. So I start building up a dispenser over here on the planks. And this is a quick tip for engineer. It's a pretty basic one, but maybe for you newer players or people who don't play engineer that much, it's a very good tip to follow and remember. Make sure your buildings are spaced out, not all clumped together. And by this I mean, my sentry gun, as you can see, is up there up against the corner, in front. My dispenser is off to the side, if say the sentry gun started getting damaged, the dispenser is a good distance away so that way it wouldn't start taking damage too. And my teleporter is all the way up against the wall. And the reason why you want this is because if say a demo man just starts coming in and starts shooting stickies at your sentry, if everything's come together, he can just take everything out so quickly that it's, just breaks your heart. So what I like to do is just make sure everything is spaced out. They're still, close together enough that I could access each one very quickly, but they're not so close that they could all be taken out all at once and then just destroy my sentry nest again. I mean, that would really, break my heart twice. That would just be so bad. So right now, my sentry gun is up at its level 3. I believe my dispenser is only at level 2 though, which is a good space to have it for a while. And this spy just comes out of nowhere and starts shooting me with the revolver. And I was like so surprised by that. I start hitting him with my wrench. Unfortunately, he takes me out. Actually, my sentry gun hits me, which is pretty funny. And then he starts red tape recording everything. And right now, I'm just like, oh, my heart has just been like ripped out like through my throat. I'm just like so sad. And since it's the red tape recorder, it goes so slow. So I'm just watching it, just not even looking at my respawn time, just staring at all my buildings, just getting de-leveled and then destroyed. But I saved my teleporter. I mean, this teleporter has survived through so much. And I see the spy, I'm not sure if it's the same spy, might be, and a heavy. So I take out a few shots on both of them. I managed to take out the spy, and this heavy's following me, so I hide behind the boxes a little bit. 2 quick shots takes him out very quickly. I go up behind the soldier, didn't notice anything, gets taken out quickly again. Widowmaker, one of my favorite shotguns. Out of every shotgun that exists in this game, for scout, soldier, any class that can have a shotgun, Widowmaker has got to be one of my favorites. It's just so powerful, and if you don't really need the metal, you could just go crazy with it. Usually I don't really use the Widowmaker that much unless my buildings are at a state where I really want them, because if I don't need the metal for building buildings or upgrading a sentry or anything like that, I usually just go crazy with the Widowmaker and just start taking out a lot of people quickly. It's very good for taking out classes that only have like 125, 150 health. Definitely don't go charging a heavy like I did with it. That was pretty much just probably gonna die, might as well just go after this heavy type situation. But it did work out well, and now I'm building everything up again, making sure my sentry gun and my dispenser and teleporter are all very far away, good distance. And my team starts moving in. This engineer helps me out, and he's very nice about this. And what I mean is, he doesn't do what most NGs actually do. He doesn't start toppling his stuff with my stuff. He doesn't put more sentries and stuff like that, because that doesn't really increase the power of a sentry nest. It more just makes everything more easily destroyed. So he was very good about it. Remember that as an engineer, don't try to build your stuff on top of another entry's nest. It's very, just don't do it. So I get my sentry up to level 3, I grab this metal here, and now I'm starting to work on this teleporter, because I want to make sure my teammates can get in here quickly, because it's a very good choke point. And after that, I'll start working on my dispenser. And soon everything will be level 3, and a light will start shining down. I'll just be so happy, and then I'll start getting paranoid, like, is somebody going to come in and do exactly what they've done like 3 times already? Because seriously, that's like my 4th sentry that I've had there, and I just couldn't go through doing it another time. Even though I pretty much could, since I do have a almost level 3 dispenser. Because with a level 3 dispenser, and that constant supply of 50 metal, you could build a sentry pretty fast. Like, I'm going to say minute 30 tops, because if you just keep on hitting that sentry, you could probably build it up really fast. Right now I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to do that, but the medic starts coming up separately from the heavy, and the medic just doesn't start healing the heavy. He instead just started to run up here like, I don't know what he was doing. So that was a very big screw up with the medic. It ended up destroying both the heavy and the medic themselves, and now level 3 everything's all happy and joyous, and I start grabbing some metal, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go crazy. So this heavy starts peeking through, and I move over my dispenser, make sure that I have max ammo, or actually metal, and then I just start moving in here. I start popping some shots on that heavy. He gets pinned up against the wall. Once again, this is one of my favorite reasons why I like this hallway, just because it can pin people up against that wall and pretty much prevent them from getting away. Pretty funny though, the crossbow for that medic that you see ahead of me took out the heavy. He got the kill for it, but I didn't really care. I've got so many points, it's not even funny. This is one of the higher amount of points that I've gotten for an engineer. It's just a really fun class. I enjoy it. It's pretty much my number 2 next to spy. And unless they get a big push going out here, they're probably not going to win. And spoiler alert, they don't. So we end up winning here. It was a pretty nice comeback. Pretty much we were a little iffy there around maybe the 5-minute mark. My sentry kept on getting destroyed, and I was just going crazy trying to get it back up. And eventually everything's just all good. Everybody's just going all hastily through the hallway, where they then get screwed over by my sentry gun. And now, since everything's level 3, like I said, I just start going a little more aggressive with the Widowmaker. These 2 gentlemen start pushing up, and they put down their stickies. And this is pretty much the only time I've used my pistol, is to destroy those stickies. And he starts moving around the car, trying to avoid my sentry. Unfortunately though, he gets taken out by the Widowmaker. A much crazier fate. Now all 3 of those guys just got destroyed. Everything is just working out great. No spies going after my sentries or anything. And that's going to be the end of the game here. I believe I get top of the leaderboard with 41, 42 points. So I hope you all enjoyed this gameplay commentary. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and even subscribe for more content like this. Also, more information coming out later about the giveaway. But my name is Ace Overlord, and I'll see you all next time.